And if you think it can't be real, let me show you something. With futuristic tech so wild, it won't leave your head. All stuff that either helps you out or drives you absolutely crazy. Sometimes you get to choose. But let's not talk forever and jump straight into the first insane gadget. Sometimes you hit record, and it already feels like something bigger is about to happen. This is the Trexo Wheels Go, a compact motion control device that moves with your phone, not just around it. You set it down, say a word, and it starts gliding, tracking, spinning. Suddenly, your living room shot looks like a scene from a short film. It understands your voice, follows your face, does 360-degree moves and smooth slides, all without a second person behind the camera. And because your phone just clicks in, there's no setup drama. Same phone, same place. But now it feels like a story. No extra crew, no post-edit hacks, just that one move, and the shot sticks. Not made to impress everyone. Just those who see what a single movement can do. Costs around $270. And honestly, for what it adds, it's probably the cheapest crew member you'll ever hire. And once you've seen what this can do, you'll want to see what's next. Sometimes, it's not about doing more. It's about finally doing less. On purpose. The Lightphone 3 is a phone, yes, but barely in the way we're used to. Black and white display. A metal frame you can actually feel. No feed, no endless scroll. You can still use maps, music, notes, only if you really need them. There's even a camera. Point, click, done. It doesn't push, it doesn't ping, it just lets you be where you are. Feels less like giving something up, more like getting something back. Around $800, which ironically is what many pay to disconnect from the phone they already have. And just when you think less might be the answer. The next gadget shows why more still has its place. At first you think, okay, just another screen, but then it stretches. Not with some hinge or fold, the whole thing just stretches, up to 25%. Samsung's working on a micro LED display that you can literally pull like rubber. The whole idea? Displays that go on things like clothes, furniture, even cars, without needing to be flat. Still a prototype, yeah, but it's working, and it's wild to see. What would a smartphone with a display like this cost? Experts guess well over $3,000. Crazy. And that was just the warm-up. Because the next gadget? It's doing something all the time. You hear it constantly, but you've probably never really noticed it. Let's fix that. You don't really think about your ears until you suddenly do. The Beebird EarSight is a tiny tool that shows you what's usually hidden. A built-in camera, a soft light, all streamed live to your phone. You guide it gently, and for once, you see exactly what you're doing. It's oddly satisfying, clean, careful, no guesswork. And yes, it even helps apply meds or works with kid-friendly attachments. Feels less like tech, more like finally getting a part of your body back. About $60. Cheaper than a checkup, and probably way more fun. So if you're the type who likes clean ears, it doesn't really get better than this. Let's keep going. You know that feeling when you're sure about your next chess move, and then they hit you with something you never saw coming? This board does that, but it's not a person. It's a robot, a real mechanical arm, moving piece by piece across an actual board, like playing against someone who's always one step ahead. It's called Sensor Robot Chess, a smart coach built into the board itself. It plays with you, teaches you, not just rules, but actual strategy. 25 difficulty levels, guided lessons, even online matches. And when that robotic hand slides its knight forward, it doesn't feel like a machine. It feels like someone just got serious. Of course, that kind of thing comes at a price, but for around $300 you're in. Not for everyone. But if chess ever felt too far away, this brings it right to you. At first glance, you'd think it's just some weird gadget, but then you pick it up and it clicks. Literally. Feels more like a toy than a power bank. But this thing's real. A portable charger shaped like a revolver drum. You twist it, it locks in place, and suddenly it makes sense. It's compact, smooth, and yeah, weirdly satisfying to mess with. And unlike the usual brick-size packs, this one actually fits in your pocket. Feels more like something you'd bring just because it's fun to hold. But it's got enough juice to keep your phone alive for the day. It's one of those little things, not what you'd expect, but exactly what you end up using all the time. Goes for around $55 on Amazon, so check it out if you're curious. And the next one? Even simpler, but it changes how you move through the day. Some bags just hold your stuff. This one says something without trying too hard. It's a sling bag, but with an LED panel built right in. You send texts, emojis, even little animations straight from the app. Quietly playful, a bit unexpected. Feels less like a tech gadget, more like a little mood signal you wear. You pick the vibe, hit send, and that's what shows. Crossbody, shoulder, waist, however you want to wear it. Waterproof, fully adjustable, made from tough ABS and PVC. Works whether you're slim or broad, in sun or rain. Goes for about $60. Small price for making strangers smile at traffic lights. And if you think that's fun, wait till you see what's next. Sometimes you just want to film something the way you see it, without asking someone to hold your phone. This little thing helps with that. It's a smartphone gimbal that locks onto what you care about. Feels a bit like someone's behind the camera, except it's just you. The mount holds tight even when you're running. And the best part? There's a tiny touchscreen remote. You can control everything from 10 meters away. Change angles, modes, tracking, without moving an inch. Costs around $150, which for solo creators might be the price of freedom. And if you liked this, the next one's even smarter. Sometimes people look twice, not because you're wearing something loud, but because it moves. Because your backpack suddenly shows something no one expects. This one does exactly that. An app-controlled backpack with a built-in LED display, texts, emojis, even little animations right on the back. Fully customizable, updated via Bluetooth from your phone. Feels more like a quiet little statement than a gimmick. You just plug in a power bank, pick your mood in the app, and what you choose lights up. Simple, but strangely satisfying. And yeah, it still works as a backpack. Padded, waterproof, plenty of space. Laptop, books, charger, no problem. Costs around $130 for anyone who really needs it. Sometimes you think your plant's fine, and then one leaf goes yellow and it's game over. This little thing keeps that from happening. It's called FYTA, basically a fitness tracker, but for plants. You stick it in the soil and it starts measuring light, water, temperature. Even the stuff you wouldn't notice. The app gives your plant a voice, like, "Hey, I'm thirsty." It's not just about watering, it's about timing, attention. And if you're the type who forgets to check in, this thing remembers for you. About $30. Cheaper than buying a new plant. And once you start listening to your plants, you'll want to see what else might be worth tuning into.